2024 was a year of beauty brilliance, but it also had its fair share of letdowns and products that I think, why did I even bother? We are going to look at the winners, the losers, and those that just didn't quite cut the mustard. Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel, Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning viewer, it's good to have you back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's topic is the very best and the absolute worst of beauty products, wellness apps and tools of 2024. If you've been wondering, is it worth spending your hard-earned cash? We are going to look at some of the products that I thought were a waste of money. So stick around, this will surprise you. We have one or two products to get through, plus we'll look at one or two that didn't quite make the cut. So let's start with my favorites. I am not going to mention products that I have previously loved and used and still do. These are products that made their appearance to me this year, and they've had me reaching for them over and over again. Some of them have really changed my beauty routine. In no particular order, this is a little game changer. It's a double-sided cotton cloth. This may seem a very mediocre, mundane product, but I promise you, when I use this product with my favorite cleansers, this really does get in deep. This product comes from Beauty Pie, and I was introduced to it earlier in the spring. Why is this brilliant? One side is the removing of your makeup, and the other side, you may see there, little bubbly, it exfoliates without you having to use any other additional product. This is a brilliant product, and I use this both morning and night, every single day. Product number 2 is an oil, and this is JAPANFUSION, and it is called Genius Lift Elixir. It is another Beauty Pie product. This product is luxurious and really lifts the skin. It is to be used at night. This Lift Elixir works brilliantly with all of my other layering pieces. It is perfect for overnight. I promise you, if you try this, you will absolutely not be disappointed, and it is a reasonably priced oil. So this has got a well-deserved place in my favorites of 2024. This brand needs very little introduction. It is The Ordinary. It is a well-priced brand, and I have trialed many of theirs over this year. The one that has stood out for me beyond all of them was The Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. This is a newer formula and has 2% B5. It is one of my favorite hyaluronic acid. I use this with a serum and a moisturizer in the morning. I have very sensitive skin. I also have very dry skin, and it doesn't take much to upset it. Not only does this not upset my skin, it hydrates beautifully. I really like this. It is a very affordable brand, and I like the way the brand put us front and center. It is one of the best hyaluronics that I've had, and it is new to me in 2024 and will be accompanying me in 2025. I came across an oil that has really transformed my mobility, and that is castor oil. I have just done a film, 6 of the best oils for your skin, for your body, for your face, wrinkles, crepey skin and thinning skin, and this featured in amongst them. But this is one of my favorite oils of 2024. Up until April of this year, I had not realized of what exceptional brilliance this is. Now, for many of you, castor oil has been around for all of our life and never did anything great or miraculous. When I filmed my 30-day challenge with castor oil, I did not expect my mobility would change, my knee problem reduced, but the popularity and how vocal you guys were. There were absolutely miracle stories out there. So castor oil is coming with me into 2025, and honestly, it has been a transformative product for me this year. I came across this product quite by accident, and that is E.L.F Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Oh my word, I like primer, but there are many times I can't wear it. It upsets my Trini serums, it upsets the foundations. But this absolutely made a difference to the application of my makeup. It has got a slight glisten to it, and it really does make the skin appear poreless. I have found that as I've aged, the pores in my chin, around my nose, are getting larger. But if I add a blur to them, or if I add a primer, then I find that the foundation doesn't sit very well onto my skin. This really is a game changer, and it is ridiculously affordable. I will add all the prices, and while I think about it, I will add the details of the products down below, and some of them will have affiliate links, which mean if you click and buy, I do receive a teeny tiny commission, for which thank you. Another product that will most definitely be coming with me into 2025, and I am so glad I found it. Recently, I was introduced to TIRTIR, the foundation. Now, many of you have seen this. Many of you have seen the TikTok viral videos about TIRTIR. This, for me, is an absolutely brilliant foundation. But I did have to learn how to apply. One of the observations of the TIRTIR product was that it would clog the pores. It would look cakey. It would look unnatural. But here's the thing, putting it on minimally onto your skin, you will notice it looks like porcelain or glass skin, which is what the Koreans are known for. This is a quality foundation, but learning how to apply this properly was the game changer for me. My shade is 2N Ivory, which is quite pale, but honestly, it's beautiful. One of the things the editor really likes is the packaging. He says of all of the products that I use, this is the one that resonates most for him, and he thinks it looks beautiful. And I agree with him. It is a beautiful packaging and looks good on the dressing table. So this and several of the other TIRTIR products that we will feature next year will be coming with me into 2025. As I have got older, I have found it harder and harder to wear mascara. The mascara will often hit my hooded eyes, and it tends to smudge everywhere. So I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with mascara, and I was very pleased to find the tubing mascara, which featured last year as one of my favourites. But a few months ago, I was delving deep into my makeup bag, and I came across the MAC Stack mascara, and I have been using a lot ever since. Now, this MAC Stack separates the lashes, it builds the lashes, it does everything a mascara should. But the big thing for me is it doesn't smudge, so it gives extra lift, extra build. This is perfect for me when I go out in the evening. I love the MAC Stack, and the colour that I have is classic black. This is coming with me into 2025. I'm going to take you back to January 2024, and I made a promise to myself that I'm going to up my mobility, my flexibility, and my fitness level. Little did I know that signing up to an app that I had seen advertised on YouTube was going to completely change everything, and there were two. And the first one we are going to look at is something called the Simple app. The first time I saw it was on YouTube, and it was talking about a fasting app, and there will be a person talking about how she fasts, how she looks at her phone, and it tells her when to eat. So I thought, well, okay, I'll give that a go. But what I hadn't realized was how much more it does for you than that. And the biggest thing is this. So if you come down here, you'll see we look and it will track your food. Let's take you back to a day that I know I had lots of food. You can see my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. On there, it will tell me if I've eaten well. So on that day for breakfast, I had quite a reasonable breakfast. And for lunch, it's good. So it's telling me all day how I'm eating, when I'm eating, but the biggest thing and what helped me was the coach. Let's ask it a question. I would like a nutritional lunch with avocado. It's pressed there, and then it will have a little think. Avocado and chickpea salad. It is specific to you. It will look at what you've liked before and it will help you throughout the day. It is absolutely brilliant and it is underutilized. So the app cost £30 a month. I've actually lost a stone in weight without even trying. So I am dead chuffed. And the other great thing, rather than typing in what you've eaten, because that's what I did there, you can actually just take a photograph of your food and it will analyze it for you. It's just superb. I am well impressed with the simple nutritional app. Back in January 2024, I needed to up my flexibility and my fitness level. And I'm not a gym fan. I find I don't ever have the time. So I was looking for something that I could use online. And I went onto YouTube and sure enough, they were advertising Warm Pilates yoga app. There were lots of choices out there. But the one that I really liked is an app called Yoga Go, because it didn't just do chair yoga, which is what I started off with. It actually does Warm Pilates, ordinary Pilates. So let's sign in. So this is what it looks like when you first open up. So this is the Warm Pilates plan. She talks you through every single exercise. And this particular 28-day one is only 10 to 15 minutes a day. I can do 15 minutes a day. It has many options, as you can see: somatic yoga, bikini flow, hip mobility and leg strength. It doesn't just do easy, it goes right up to advanced level. When you first start your introductory level, it is just £1. Then it moves into the £30 a month. Now I did cancel and then re-signed up, and I only had to pay £1 again. So I'm not telling you to cancel and then re-sign up, but what I am saying is, again, it is affordable and I really like this app. It has been a game changer in terms of exercise. My next products that I would like to talk about are supplements. One in particular I discovered whilst watching Dragon's Den, which is the UK equivalent of Shark's Tank, and she was talking about supplements that help you with leakage problems, in particular stress incontinence.
Stuff no one talks about is all we talk about.
I think these are incontinence pads.
Oh, 1 in 3 women leak.
So I have done a whole film about the JUDE supplements and I really found they work. Not only did the supplements help with the stress incontinence, but also the Warm Pilates, which helps with the tightening of the pelvic floor. Using the JUDE supplements and the Pilates exercises overall have really improved my day-to-day living. So I can go into doing exercise classes. I can bend down, put the dog in and out the car without having little oops moments. So that's supplement number 1. Supplement number 2 is magnesium glycinate. Now I know there are a lot of magnesium supplements on the market, but I can just talk about the one that I use, which is from VITABRIGHT. Now this helps me with my sleep, it helps me wind down. Overall, I find the glycinate helps with glowing skin, better sleep, and my hair, just calming things down. But these are the 2 that really made their mark on me in 2024, and I will certainly continue to take these forward in 2025. Not every product blew me away in 2024. They weren't bad, they just didn't quite live up to the hype that you were seeing on both YouTube and on TikTok. And the first product that I want to talk about was the E.L.F, which is a probiotic overnight mask. Let me show you. It is called E.L.F and it is a jelly overnight mask. Now I find that any product that I have to leave on my skin overnight, I just don't like. So I didn't quite like this jelly mask. It is quite a thick product. Don't get me wrong, it is lovely and it does make my skin feel gorgeous the next day, but I just don't get on with it. So I'm afraid this did not quite cut the mustard. The second product is the CASTOR balm stick. Now, I did a whole film about this and I really liked it. This made its debut on a Korean detective program. She would whip out her balm stick when she was meeting somebody. She would put this moisturizer over and above her makeup. I tried it, I liked it, but I gotta be honest, I just forget I've got it. So it just doesn't quite do it for me. And it's sitting in my drawer along with lots of other products that I just don't quite get. So I'm afraid the CASTOR balm stick is also a meh product. Now for the products that disappointed me the most and left me wondering, why did I even try this? How was I persuaded that this would be a good idea? And the very first product that I would like to talk about is the Revlon applicator. Have a look. This is a solid applicator and it is for your concealer and for your eyeshadow. Oh my word, this did not work for me. Not the most costly of products, but it just disappointed me. I wanted this to work, but what I found is it just moved the product around on my face, whereas you can pat in your concealer with your finger. You would find that this, which is solid, just didn't work for me. I was seriously disappointed with the Revlon applicator. So the next product I would like to talk about is a product that will actually appear in my Korean out there products. It is the BIODANCE Bio Collagen Real Deep Mask. This really does make a difference to your skin. So why then is it in my big disappointments? Because you get the best results wearing overnight. And I found that, like the previous mask, I am unable to wear the masks overnight, and therefore you have to leave it on your skin for a minimum of 4 hours. I did trial this. As you can see, it was good. It left my skin looking marvelous. But I tend to find I just don't have the time. Now, the editor did say, well, put it on in the evening and just watch the television, but you can't talk, you can't move your face. For that reason, it is in my disappointments. Please don't be put off by this. This is a marvelous collagen face mask and you will really notice a difference. My last two products are what I would classify as a waste of money. They're not awful products, but in my opinion, they are a waste of money. And the first is the beautifully packaged Beauty Pie Super Facial Vibrating Cleansing Brush. And I purchased with the Beauty Pie Super Healthy Hot Oil. This, according to the reviews, and they were all brilliant. You hear that? It vibrates, it cleanses, it does all these wonderful things. So now you're saying, what's not to love? Well, here's the thing. It's a gadget. The same as the kitchen gadgets. They look beautiful, they are beautiful, but I just don't use them enough. And this is one of those products. It's just a facial scrub. This product with the hot oil was 64. Sadly, Beauty Pie, this for me is a waste of money. The second product that I believe to be a waste of money, but it is actually brilliant, is Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush. This has featured loads on TikTok. Can I just show you that size? This is beautiful. And it blends out beautifully. But this size, 3.5ml, cost me £30. Why you think would I purchase that? I thought I was buying the slightly larger size, the 7.5ml. The 3.5 should have been 22, the 7.5, £30. I still think 7.5ml, £30 is a waste of money. This is a lovely blusher, but there are a lot of lovely blushers out there, and I can honestly say, although it's a cult product, I found this to be a waste of money, and I am hugely disappointed with it. 2024 was definitely a year for me of experimenting, and not everything was brilliant, as you have just seen, but there were some outstanding products. Have I got a favourite? I have to say each one in their own right is my favourite, but if I have overall, I should say it is the Japan Fusion Lift Elixir. But coming in a very, very close second is the organic cotton cloth. Both are from Beauty Pie, but these truly did set the bar really high this year. It left it feeling so luscious and luxurious at a really affordable price. So for 2024, if I had to say a favourite, it would be those two. But overall, there have been some brilliant products, including some absolutely outstanding Korean products, which, if you continue to watch, we will feature later on in early part of 2025. But for now, looking at this and looking at the apps and the supplements that I use, I can honestly say I have been really pleased with the products that I have tried over this year. And I would like to think that there have been some products that you have tried over 2024. So let me know right in the comments, what standout products have there been for you, and what do you consider you've wasted your money on this year? And if you liked this video, and I hope you did like it, press the like button and ding the bell, because when you ding the bell, it alerts you to content that we're uploading like this every single week. And subscribe, because when you subscribe, it lets the algorithm know we're doing something right. So if you've made it this far, and it was a long one today, jolly well done. Enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your evening, your weekend, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you soon. Thank you.